Hello guys, welcome back to Stoichkov's Expendables, the weekly series that we do on this channel. If you're unfamiliar with the concept and the rules of the series, you can check them out in the description below. And speaking about rules, I want to add one quick one before we jump into the squad building aspect of the video. Since you most probably have seen in the past few episodes, I've allowed myself to add 2 or 3 SBC/objective players to the team without actually packing them. So regarding that, I'm going to apply a restriction of 1 objective/SBC player that I can add to the team without actually packing them, since I do believe that this would make the teams more interesting, and I have tons of players in the team sitting around like Raul Garcia, like Tavernier, Kent, that are SBC players that I haven't yet packed, and I really want to try them out. So I think this overall would make the series a bit more interesting, and with the cap applied, we're not gonna get too out of hand. So with this disclaimer out the way, let's just jump into the squad building part of the video. So as you can see, we're gonna start off with a 3-back formation. It is a bit risky, but you know what, I have a game plan in mind, and we're gonna start first with the forward, and we're gonna move down. So Stoichkov is in at the striker position, and next to him we have the Inter Milan strike partnership of Martinez and Edin Dzeko. And I've used Martinez in the beginning of FIFA, I believe. I've used his normal gold card in his inform, and he's performed decently for me. And Edin Dzeko, whenever I've played against him, he's been destroying me. So I'm quite happy with the 3 players up top that we have. So now let's move on over to the midfield. So we're gonna start off with the left mid and right mid first. So in at the left mid we have Ivan Perishic's Team of the Tournament card, I believe. And in at the right mid we have Trippier's Winter Wildcard. So I've chosen these 2 players since they can go forward and defend as well, and potentially if we move to a 4-back formation, we will be quite versatile as well. So completing the midfield, we have the 2 center mids. The first one is going to be Tyler Adams' Wants to Watch card. There he is. And partnering him, we have Yuri Tielemans' World Cup Phenoms card, I believe. Which Tielemans isn't a player that I've used, but this card looks to be decent, to be honest with you, and I can't wait to try him out. So this is the midfield complete, and now let's move on over to the center backs, and I'm going to add the most obvious choice first, and that is World Cup hero Marquez. For those of you who missed the last video, we got him in our 87 plus base or World Cup hero player pick. I've chosen to play him in at center back just to give way to Tyler Adams and Yuri Tielemans to play in at the midfield positions. And moving over to the right center back position, we have a player from the Premier League, and that is Kalidou Koulibaly.
Kalidou Koulibaly destroys Aguero and Vardy.
So before we add the final center back, we're going to add the goalkeeper first, since he is an obvious choice if you watched the last episode, and that's cheeky little Keylor Navas.
Oh, Keylor Navas, I'll take him and pop him into Nanny SBC, nice and easy.
So completing the defense, we have the player that's mentioned in the title of the video, and that's the only SBC player that we got in the team this weekend league, and it's Phil Jones' flashback card. But to be honest with you guys, there's something off about the graphics of this card. Let me try to fix it for you quickly. Okay, so that's a lot better now. This is how we're used to seeing Phil Jones on the field. So yeah, this is the full team complete. Now let's move on over to the substitutes to see who we're rocking up with. So the first sub that we're adding to the team is a player that we got from our red pick, but I decided to upgrade to his Player of the Month card who got released a few days ago, and that's Brandt. Next to Brandt, we have a player that we packed from our 84x20 pack. It's the only future stars that we have. We couldn't really link him, so I decided to put him in as a super sub, and that's Plata. And the final 3 players are all Team of the Week players from the previous Team of the Week, and we're gonna start off first with Kolo Muani. Next to Muani, we have a bit of a defensive option in Caio Henrique, and completing these substitutes, we have Antwi Ajay from Bochum, I believe that is. Yes, it is. So this is the completed full team and reserves. Now let's just jump onto the wheel to find out what formation we're going to be playing them in. Here is the wheel with all the formation. Let's just give it a quick spin and let's find out what formation we're going to be playing the team in. Hopefully it's a 3 at the back and...
Oh, hell
Okay, back to back 5 at the backs. We got the 5-2-2-1, so now I'm gonna line the team up and I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back. I've set up the team and the custom tactics. This week, yet again, similar to the last one, we got shafted with a 5-back formation. Here is how the team will line up. We have Dzeko in at the striker position, Lautaro Martinez and Stoichkov on the wings, Adams and Tielemans as the midfielders, Perisic and Trippier as the wingbacks, and Koulibaly, Marquez and Jones as the centre back, with obviously Keylor Navas in goal. So to make this formation a bit more offensive and similar to a 3-back formation, I'm going to be using the D-pad tactic, attacking fullbacks for most of the games. So let's just jump onto some gameplay and let's see how we'll perform this weekend league. Okay guys, so let's see your first opponent's team. Balotelli Tabi, his code, he has a samurai badge, Mainlaningo, Militao, Ramos. Ooh, that's a nice attack. Eusebio, De Ketelare, Mbappe. Okay, so a tough challenge to start with. Let's see how we'll perform against this guy. Okay, he has Sergio Ramos here storming. Charlie gets past Phil Jones and that's 1-0. Okay, that's not a good start to the game, so let's see whether we could turn it around. Okay, we have a corner here with Stoichkov. Can we score from the corner? Dzeko with a bicycle kick, and what a goal by Edin Dzeko. We equalize 1-1 in style. Good tackle here by Trippier. Stoichkov to Dzeko. Dzeko back to Stoichkov. We're up against Team of the Year. Actually, we're up against Mendy here. Stoichkov does well. We pass it over to Trippier. Trippier to Lautaro. Lautaro does well. Shoots and scores. Okay, we take the lead here, 2-1. Let's see whether we can keep it though. Perisic. We're gonna pass it back to Ajay. Can he get it though? Yes, he does. Okay. We're gonna pass it to Stoichkov. Can Stoichkov finish? Weak foot. Gets blocked though. We have Brandt on the ball here. Can Brandt finish? Yes, he does. Okay. Brandt scores here for us to take the lead 3-1. So if we don't do anything stupid defensively, we should be able to win the game. Rovella on the ball. Can Brandt get it? Yes, he does. Okay, Plata to Stoichkov. I'm gonna pass it back to Plata. Okay, Plata has the pace here. Goes in front of Mendy. Can Plata finish it? We're gonna try a shot and... Okay, I think that went over the head of my Nan, but you know what? We'll take the goal. And this is pretty much game over now. Okay guys, so let's see our second opponent's team. He has the Galatasaray badge. Ooh, Gold Areola. Okay. This team has a pretty awful defense, but midfield and attack, it seems to get better and better going upwards. So let's see whether we could grab our second win of the day. Okay, Tielemans with a nice interception here. Dzeko can be put through, and he is through. Can Dzeko finish from a tight angle? Yes, he does. Gold Areola doesn't have a chance there, and we're 1-0 up. Good interception there. Dzeko to Adams. Adams to Lautaro. Lautaro has some space here. Can he get in front of his Palacios? And that's a penalty. Okay, that was quite an easy pen. We're gonna take it here with Stoichkov. You know Stoichkov doesn't miss. So guys, we're 2-0 up. Easy goal. What a tackle there by Koulibaly, but it's still in Park Ji-sung, and he manages to weave his way through our defense, and he grabs the goal there. Maybe a bit on the lucky side. Koulibaly should have had the ball with the initial tackle, but anyway. Stoichkov to Trippier. Trippier to Tielemans. Tielemans to Stoichkov. That's a decent ball here. Okay, let's see whether we can create a chance here. Stoichkov, pass it over to Tielemans. Tielemans with some nice dribbling, and Tielemans gets on the score sheet here. So right after we concede, we managed to score a goal. I think it was from kickoff, and we're 3-1 up. Trippier, Stoichkov. Stoichkov with a cheeky pass here to Dzeko between the defenders. Dzeko should be through here. Can Dzeko finish near post? He gets tackled. I think that could have been a penalty. Goes out for a corner though, but okay. So this guy decided he had enough. We were dominating him, to be honest with you. So we grab our second win of the weekend league. And now let's just jump on to the third game, just to see whether we can continue with our winning streak. Okay guys, so let's see our next opponent's team. He has a bit of a weird badge there. I think that's the cat chemistry style badge. Okay. He has not a decent defense, but he has a good attack. He's making a pause here. Is he gonna quit at 0-0?
2 hours later.
Okay, so he actually decides he wants to play the game, so... Okay, so let's see whether we could get back to winning ways here. Guendouzi does us there with the fake shot, and Guendouzi with a nice finish there. I mean, yeah, he does have 80 shooting, so it's not surprising. I really thought he was gonna shoot initially, but fair play with the fake shot. Okay, this time, can we score? Okay, no we don't. Perisic with the ball. Pass it over to Lautaro, and Lautaro finishes from a difficult angle. Okay, this was by far maybe the worst chance that we've had, but we managed to finish this one, which is nice. So we're back in the game, 1-1. Okay, Lautaro, we're waiting for the chip through ball to Dzeko, but Hakimi intercepted it with his face. Now he has Drogba. Koulibaly manages to get the ball easily off of him. Dzeko. Pass it back to Lautaro. Lautaro here has the pace. Can he finish for 2-1 actually? Yes, he does. Another weak-footed finish by Lautaro. And just like that, we're leading. Okay, so that's this game done. We managed to secure the win here. So we're 3-1 currently. So let's just jump on to the next game. Just see whether we could continue winning some games. So guys, after 10 games, we're at 8 wins and 2 losses, which is a pretty decent start to the weekend league. One of the better starts that we've had comparing to the previous weekend leagues. And this week I decided to do an experiment. I played so the first 5 games on camera, which I'm most probably gonna see most of them, and the last 5 ones I've played off camera. And to be honest with you, the result is exactly the same. We went 4-1 twice. So normally when we start so well, we usually flop in the last 10 games, but this time I'm feeling a bit optimistic. So will we get rank 4 this time? You'll find that out in the next video, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel in order not to miss it. It will be out on Wednesday at 5 PM UK time, and I'll see you guys there. Stay safe. Goodbye.